Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I will share how I met Topi, my little Finnish rescue. When I was 17, I moved to Finland. I didn't speak the language, I didn't know anyone, and I felt completely alone. And that's when I met him, a tiny, terrified shelter dog who would completely change my life. At the time, I was still finishing school in Hungary remotely, so I was constantly stressed. I had left my friends, my life, everything familiar, and suddenly I was in a small Finnish village trying to figure everything out from scratch. To learn Finnish, I joined a program where I did job practice at an animal shelter and holiday home. That's where Topi came in. He was completely terrified when he arrived. He barely ate, he was only about 1.4 kilos, and he had really bad teeth and no papers. He was scared of people, especially hands and feet. Sometimes he would even scream if someone tried to touch him. But somehow we became friends. Then he left. But not long after, they brought him back again. And honestly, there wasn't even a question about it. He came home with me. I think at that point, we both needed each other. Living in a new country at 17 was a lot harder than I expected, and Topi made those quiet, lonely days feel lighter. He became my little companion through everything. And now, he's completely different. He's had 2 dentals, he doubled his weight, he has his passport, and somehow this once terrified dog turned into the biggest cuddlebug and little goofball. We traveled between Finland and Hungary together by car, and I even flew him to Hungary before I moved to the UK. There is honestly so much more to our story, moving countries together, road trips, separation, starting over again. And the reality is, it wasn't just cute moments, it was vet bills, paperwork, panic moments, and learning how to care for a dog who didn't even trust humans' hands at first. I didn't realize it then, but I think we both saved each other in different ways. So I thought I'd start documenting that properly. In upcoming videos, I will share things like what it really takes to move countries with a dog and what the process involves, the vaccines, the vet bills, the rules you need, and how much it really costs, and what no one tells you about it doing all this with a terrified little dog. And if you ever done something similar, I would love to hear your story. See you next time.